what to save.
Okay.
I was making different payments on it. Like I paid like $100, and then I would pay other bills, and then I made sure that I had enough. It was like a weird thing that I was doing.
If we're budgeting, we don't have to do things like that.
Yeah, so I don't
So what's
do that
your
now.
minimum monthly payment?
Oh, it's $412.
Yes. Okay. What's the?
And it has, what is the thing?
What's the length? Do you know? When'd you get it? And
yeah, it's 72. And I got it.
Why is everyone 72?
Because I was being.
When'd you get it?
I got too big for my britches.
Yeah.
If we're using Texas slang.
When'd you get it?
2020.
Okay. What's the car?
It is a 2016 Mazda CX-5.
Okay.
It
What's
has
the interest rate?
So the reason that it's so expensive
What's the interest rate? I didn't have a statement. I need to know the interest rate.
Can I look it up real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it has like, I think it gains like $1 and something per day. I think is what it says.
Your minimum monthly payment is lower than you thought.
No, that's because I already. When I do, okay, so it's due on the 16th. I pay most of it with the check that I get on the 6th, but I do pay 100 or 200 with the previous. That's what I try to do. I like to split it. It makes it easier, but it just, before I made this budget, it was depending on things, but now that I made the budget, it is very particular.
How is an interest rate not on a statement?
Isn't that weird? I don't know. So all I know is that the daily interest is $327, so do you want to do some like backwards math or something? I've been doing so much math for all this, and my brain is like.
I've seen you at about 8% interest.
Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting. What is it whenever you're? I know what it's called, but for some reason it's just leaving my brain right now. You know, whenever you total your car and they pay for the rest of it, the rest of your loan.
Yeah, because you had insurance on it.
No. It's the other thing. The gap. I have gap insurance, and it's in my payment.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's why it's $412, because it would have been like $370 or something, but I added the gap, and so I made it $412. And that's with the loan. Like it's already in there. I can't choose to take it or leave it.
Well, your debt pile is crazy. Obviously,
it's really bad.
So obviously, we're like nearing $25,000.
Yeah, and that's not talking about like school stuff, which I don't even think about. I don't think about it.
Well, we need to think about it. What is it? Is it all private or is it all public?
So, sorry. I haven't had to think about it in a while because of like the whole 2020 thing. They like stopped.
Okay, so it's all federal then, no private.
I think so, but part of it is at a collector.
What?
But they don't call it because of the pandemic.
How long has it been in collections?
Probably 2019.
Are you gonna wait another 3 years for it to fall off? Is that your plan?
I literally have no idea. It's not on anything right now. I don't know what it's doing. It's with this company called Williams and Fudge, and they called me the first time. I thought it was like some weird thing. The reason that it's there is because I actually didn't realize that I signed up for it. Like whenever I was at school, every couple of months they would like call me into the thing and be like, hey, like you have this payment and you have to do this, and I just signed stuff to stay in school. They were like, if you don't sign this, you can't stay. And I didn't know what I was doing.
That system.
Yeah, I didn't know.
What's the balance of your student loan? Do you have credit card on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and pull it up. Let me take a look.
The one that's at Williams and Fudge, I think is 17.
Well, you can wait a few years and it'll fall off your credit. I don't know if that's what you want to do. If you don't touch it. Well,
I haven't touched it at all.
If it's in collections and you don't make a single payment,
it hasn't like hit my credit or anything. It's really, really weird.
Okay, well if it hasn't hit your credit, then I don't know.
Do you want to know? Sure. Face ID. Yeah, so currently nothing is in collections, and then the things that the item line with student loans is $13,000. Because I was paying on those before the pandemic happened, and then I was like, oh, I can start paying toward my debt, and then I made really poor decisions and added more debt. Because I've always expected, I mean, they were calling me every day, and I would just like block them from the Williams and Fudge, but then they just never, it stopped because of the pandemic. So
yeah, you don't have anything in collections on your credit. Are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't like a scam?
I don't think so because I looked it up and everything. They sent me like a document. It's just been so long that like I can see if I have the email.
Well, honestly, this is the way I would think about it. For me personally, they're not threatening to do anything legally if it's not on credit and stuff like that. I might just not worry about it.
Yeah, I feel like once it like shows up, then I should worry about it because obviously they could like garnish my wages or something. I don't really know about how that works.
Collections place, don't give them access to anything in your accounts. Just don't give them access to anything, and they won't. Like the IRS can garnish your wages and stuff like that, and not paying on your student loans from the federal government. But
like if I didn't pay this, that's whenever like the IRS would take money from me.
Potentially, if you don't pay on your federal student loans. But I don't know what. But your situation is kind of confusing. I don't have a lot of great insight into it, so I don't want to say anything definitive.
Sounds good.
But yes, 13,076 into student loans.
Yeah, and I didn't.
I don't know what the interest rates are.
It was like 4 the last time I looked. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't
gonna be a few.
And it's not anything now because
it's gonna be like a $225 monthly payment essentially.
Yeah, it's not anything right now because we don't have interest rates yet. Yeah. I don't know when they're bringing them back.
Summer or fall. Cool. So, I mean, this is the way that I think about it. I mean, your minimum monthly payments, as you said, it's basically $1,000. It's poo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay out my budget, then I want to see how it deals with yours.
Okay.
What's your portion of the rent?
For rent currently, it is I think it's $735 for my half.
What about your half for utilities, internet, all those things combined?
So I'm gonna say something, and I just need you to take it as fact and not have an opinion about it. Okay.
I have an opinion about everything, but go ahead.
So for the utilities, it's 80, and then groceries is 100. And
not groceries.
Okay. Utilities is 80, and then Spectrum is the 40/20.
What would I have an opinion about?
That we only split rent.
Oh, you take care of all the utilities?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because it's a very long. I don't want people to have an opinion about that. I don't want people to talk.
What's his work situation?
He works with Amazon. He has a job. He's had the job the whole time.
Doesn't really matter because you guys are not married anyway. If that's the deal that you guys made, that's the deal you guys made.
Okay. But yeah, he works. He doesn't call out. He makes like $21 an hour.
Okay. That's fine. Insurance, is that taken through work?
Yeah, so
before pay? Okay, cool.
With insurance right now,
what's your car insurance?
It takes out car insurance is freaking expensive right now. It's $170, and I keep changing it to lower it, and then it goes up again. I hate living in Austin because there's too many accidents. It makes insurance so expensive. But my health insurance is only $90, and it already comes out of my check.
It comes out of your check. So we're not gonna worry about that. We're worrying about your post-tax.
Okay, cool. And I usually spend like $80 in gas.
Do you have a? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have a workplace 401k?
No, I don't use it because I always.
What's the match?
I always leave.
What's the match on it?
Probably like 1. I really don't know. I always leave.
You don't know? I would look at the match because that's 100% return on your money.
I'm not gonna stay at this job.
But you'll roll it over to your next place. It doesn't matter. You just keep rolling it over.
I don't know how to do it though.
It's so easy.
Okay.
And any place can help you with it, like Fidelity. They help me do mine.
I think that's who they have right now.
It's so easy. Please, if there's a match that is 100% match at a certain percentage, please just do it because it is 100% return on your money. It makes no mathematical sense to do anything else.
Yeah, I used to do it at other places.
Your minimum monthly payment on debt right now, according to those statements, which is what I'm going to go off, is $892.
Yeah.
13.
I pay extra. Like I put the 1,000 is with extra.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give you food. This is groceries, not eating out, nothing like that. Food.
Real food.
Of $300 for yourself. You and your boyfriend can have some combined thing for the household. He can contribute whatever. You can contribute only $300, no more.
I usually just do 100.
Okay, that's fantastic. We'll say 300 though for the sake of the budget.
Okay.
Toilet paper, money, anything you need to survive at the house. We're gonna give 100.
Okay.
Yeah. All that good stuff. Gas. Anything else that's happens monthly that you have to take care of?
Amazon Prime. Do we put that in there or
How much is it?
17?
Fine.
And I also pay for YouTube Premium because I don't like ads.
Okay, fine. So your subscription's like $25.
Okay. And then what do you think about? We didn't really get to dive into the apps that I use for like the YouTube stuff.
What do you use?
So
Apps?
iCloud is for the extra space that I need for the videos, as well as Dropbox. And then the other one that's on there is Splice, and that's where I edit the shorts.
How much are all those? Together.
It's $53.96 with YouTube Premium. I just put it like all together here.
Okay. So like 45. Okay. Alright, well consider that a part of your, since you're trying to make it a hustle in terms of working, you're not putting a lot of money towards it, I will allow it to be in there for now. We'll see how it shapes out. Right now that's shaping out in my budget to be $2,274.13 a month. The reason you're spending a lot less than I gave you on groceries is because with that city credit card and with your checking account, you're going out to eat almost every single day.
True. That's a good
So
point.
you don't have to spend a lot on groceries.
Yeah, good point.
So that means right now your needs category is 73% of your income. Nope. That's horrible. That's 25. That's 23% over what it should be at its very peak.
Yeah.
Tippy top. So that's
and
really
it's heavy.
bad.
Like it feels heavy. Like,
It is, and the debt is the biggest one.
Yeah.
There. That's what's taking it.
When I wrote that down, I was really disappointed that I did that.
But this is what we're gonna do going forward if we want to actually deal with crap. We're gonna rover as much as we can.
Yeah,
as
that's what I'm
much
doing right now.
in everything as we can. That takes priority over YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Priority to the debt. You're doing that every single second of our life that is not working this other job, and you're bringing in as much as you can. What do you think you can bring in on a monthly basis from that? Going crazy.
From Rover?
Yes.
So I'm still gaining clients because I just started, and we're supposed to be going into the peak area.
Your estimator, what do you think you can bring in on a month on average?
2,000.
2,000. Then you're setting 30% aside for 25% aside for taxes for yourself with your income.
I've just tried not to really touch too much of it.
We're gonna be touching it now. This is income.
Okay.
So you need to set 25% aside in a high yield bucket somewhere that you're not touching.
So don't leave it in the savings account.
You can leave it in your business savings and then transfer the rest over. I want you to transfer 75% over into your main checking hub.
Okay.
Where we are using the budget.
Okay.
So setting $600 a month aside, you're gonna have 1,400.
Okay. So save every $2,000. Save like 600.
Yeah, just save 25% every time money comes in.
Yeah, I was like, because I've made such bad decisions with stuff, I just didn't really want to touch it. That's why I put it in such a separate account as well, is because I was kind of scared that I was gonna do something with it.
We have $2,225.
Okay.
Now, what I am going to do, to be nice, is as long as you are actually bringing in about $2,000 from Rover on a monthly basis, you can put $100 of it aside to get YouTube video food. Okay?
Thankfully, with the groceries, that's what I actually like doing. Is what I really like doing is on a Sunday film a grocery video, show people what they can cook at home, because for some reason, even though there's been like all this inflation, a lot of people have this idea that eating out is less expensive than cooking at home.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's really frustrating because you can make really delicious food at home without spending a whole bunch of money. So I feel really passionate about it. So I just need to get back into
It's
that.
because people go get the most expensive groceries at the most expensive
Yeah,
stores.
right?
So, and
we're really lucky we have HEB.
They feel like they're required to get eggs. They're not required to get eggs to survive. Either way, 2,125 is what is left now on an average monthly basis. That is what's left. Month number 1, all of that, because you were not having fun, that costs money. Your boyfriend is, if anything, and you can go have free stuff.
Yeah.
Go to the parks. We have a lot of great parks and nature trails.
I've been getting a lot of those since I'm dog walking and
Good.
and pet sitting now.
But month number 1, starting this month because we're in the beginning of this month, month number 1, Discover is paid off. Or sorry, the city card is completely paid off.
Do you want me to do the care card at first since it has the highest?
No.
Which city one? I have a simplicity. I have a double cash.
I think that's the.
I think it's the double cash too. I think that one has more. I think that one has a higher rate on it.
Did I miss the simplicity? What's the simplicity one?
Did we not?
I don't know if I had it. What's owed on the simplicity?
It's like the same as the double cash. Whatever it is on the. So for the simplicity one right now, I send them 100. For the double cash right now, I send them 70. So
Okay, so now you have $2,000 left. You have $2,000 left because we missed that, so your debt's a little more anyway.
okay.
So you have $2,000 left. Either way, one of the cities is gone the
Okay.
first month, and then you put $500 towards the other city. Then the next month, the other city's gone, and you have $1,000 left. You put that towards here, the Discover card. So in month number 3,
I'm glad you're saying that because it kind of is similar to what I wrote down, but yours is more aggressive than what I wrote
you
down.
gotta be aggressive.
Because I wasn't sure about how much I
Because you
should
have
save.
nothing.